Well, we started off using Acid back in college, back in the day. That was the first joint. Then it was Pro Tools. Then eventually we got to Logic through a friend of ours. So,
but also, you know, Acid, we really wanted to get the MPC because we knew if we wanted to make legitimate hip hop records,
right,
you had to have a piece of hardware, and that first one for us was the MPC 2000. When we got the MPC 2000, we thought we were doing big music. That's when officially we knew how to chop some drums. Because my background is DJing. So when I was 17, my mom got me 2 turntables. I said, you don't have to give me Christmas, birthday for like 2-3 years, and just give me 2 turntables. And from there, that's when I found about that's when I went about going for drums and samples and jacking people's whole shit just so I could rap over it. I'm probably gonna edit that, but needless to say, so from finding records to Acid Loops, that gave us the digital sphere. Then we switch over from now we need to figure out hardware.
Yeah.
MPC.
Yeah.
Then from MPC was he got a Korg Triton from his dad for Christmas in college.
No. I worked the whole summer.
Oh, true.
That
okay,
was my payment for working the whole summer. Worked my ass off.
Was the Korg Triton. So now we're like, okay, now we got sounds, because before it was struggling. I mean, we were struggling because it was only sample based. So from there, it went to Pro Tools because we got a chance to get into college and we took over a studio and made the album. Our first album we made, because we were rappers back then, back in the 90s. You know, we big clothes, big jackets, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Backpacks, Timberlands. So we made a studio album and we got a chance to sit in on the entire album making process with the engineer who did Pro Tools, and he taught us everything on Pro Tools. So Pro Tools, then from there, I mean, it's the logical progression kind of how technology is taking over making beats per se, because you know then we would take on some of those aspects because like Acid taught us Pro Tools for the most part, because we already knew about automation, chopping up samples, but then you know
looking at a grid, looking at your sounds on a grid, spaced out.
And you can actually see what is going on with the music, and then taking elements of breaks, because we always keep a turntable around, turntables around. You know, that leads us to finding samples, finding sounds, and all that other good stuff. So now we use Logic. We also use Machine, obviously from our MPC back days. What else we use? A little bit of Reason sometimes. A little.
Back in the day, I used to use it.
Yeah.
On my bootleg PC. I got a Mac now, baby.